Action Pants Gaming. Chill vibes tonight. Chill vibes tonight. Laid back life. Laid back. No stress, no fight. No stress, no fight. Throwing parts together. Throwing parts. Crafting all night. Get ready to build. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Chill vibes tonight. Chill vibes tonight. Laid back life. No stress, no fight. No stress, no fight. Throwing parts together. Crafting all night. Ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right.
Well, good Sunday morning to y'all. It's me, Kevin C. here yet again at Action Pants Gaming with, you guessed it, another Sunday stream. It is Sunday, what are we? What day are we on? It is Sunday, October 19th of 2025, and I've got about 1 minute after the 10 a.m. hour, at least from where I'm sitting. I know some of you are still sitting in the past, and some of you might even be in the future, but whatever present you happen to be in as you're watching this, well, I hope it's going good for you. All right. Still got a couple of things I'm ironing out here with OBS and all that credola. And why this is skipping stuff is beyond me. Thank you, Gamma Wolf. Yeah, you know, we gotta change it up. OBS crashed. Try and start something a little bit new, you know. Still gotta remember to start moving stuff around here a little bit. Get that rolling. I am missing the tip ticker, which I'm not sure how I did it before. Yeah, they definitely have Gamma, that's for sure. All right, let's get off my big ugly mug.
All right! You know what old
Are you
Jack
crazy?
Burton always says at a
Total
time?
concentration.
Cool.
Ready, Jack?
Jack
I was
Burton.
born ready.
And I was adding some stuff. And it's still not freaking working right. Son of a biscuit.
Ah,
Alright,
you know
we
what
gotta let
old
each
Jack
one of these
Burton
run
always
here.
says at a time like this? Cool. Jack Burton. Me. What the hell? Old
I might
Jack
get
always says.
blah blah blah
What the hell?
You can't hear anything.
All right!
This is gonna take Cracker Jack timing, Wang.
Total concentration. You ready, Jack?
I was born ready.
Are you crazy? Is that your problem?
What's my take on the Doors? I learned a long time ago to not have a take when it comes to. Why are you not freaking working? Alright, this is gonna irk me right now. Un momento, por favore. That should be working. Why are you not working? Alright, that's going to drive me insane for a bit. But let's get past that. Let's actually, and what's going on? Didn't we just set this last night? We had this perfectly set last night, but now Alright. Sorry about this. We thought we had it all done last night, but apparently not. Doors in a circle equal portal. Well, it was what, 3 doors? And welcome, Pear Hams 2. Gamma Wolf, by the way, welcome. Super Soft Drink, welcome. Yaster, first, welcome. Thanks for being here. Alright. Well, hopefully that'll take care of that for now anyway. Alright, let's get back on to what we're... I don't know what we're doing. Mixo, what's going on? Let's do, I think we're here. Yeah, we had to make a new, or were we in the other one? And we found a new spot. We'll know in a minute. We'll see something here. One way or another, we'll get something. All right. Unfortunately, today is going to be a limited time. Oh yeah, we are where we are supposed to be. In this dark ass place. That rains. Why we chose this place is beyond me. But we did. It's too late now. So we're here. When it's not raining, it's a pretty planet. And with the biolume, it's not, it's not horrible. I mean, granted, I got my torch on at the moment, but... Alright, where were we? What were we doing? We were doing this. Alright, now we got this. Now what? Now what? Alright, what we probably should do is, I need to bring this circle up. But that's going to be a problem, because I probably should have made this circle. Alright, we're going to go stupid. It's going to be dumb. A door to open? Hey, Gary 420. Yeah, I just... Portal, it's the only thing I can think of. A door is a portal. But a portal to where? What with the portals, is there any, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. And this is why I never speculate, because you never know. It could be anything. Yes, there have been a couple recently that were pretty, I guess they were self-explanatory in a way. But, alright. In-game mod menu. Oh, that would be dope. What are we doing? We need a kind of a plan here of some sort. Alright. I'm still having an issue with me not hearing this audio. I don't know why that is. I should be hearing it. Well, yeah, light no fire, but the doors. Somebody said 3 doors down. But doors. I mean, that's... I don't know, yeah. So that's far-reaching, but also makes sense. You got me thinking on that one. That's actually pretty good. Somebody saw the 3 doors and they were like 3 doors down. But the doors, come on baby light my fire, light no fire. I don't know. You might be onto something there. Alright, if we're going to be doing a UFO... I'm like, I don't want to do another UFO. I've already done one. But... doesn't mean we can't do something different. Or, something... blah, 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 blah. I wish this didn't shimmy like this. And the thing is, we can't change... oh, maybe we can. No, we can't. So we can't change the type of flooring it is. And now we got a storm coming in. Yay. Alright, doing this quick. I'll fix it after. Alright. Let me think about this. Flying dishware. Exactly. I wish they would, you know, because that would be nice. Alright, so if we're going to do anything here, we got to do our next portion of our setup, which is going to be another wire. Right, so we're going to have to come through here now. And pick up off all the wires here. Yeah, I can't even build anything there with the ship in the way. Not even on the other base computer. So what we should probably do is move our ship. What do you mean by classed as? What am I using it for, or what is it currently? Like, is it part of the... Is it base computer or Corvette computer? Everything but the central circle is Corvette. Well, that wasn't planned, but nice. So we're doing the three-finger, the cramp glitch here onto the wire, or what I'm calling the wire cache force transfer glitch. So we're doing the wire cache force transfer glitch, or wire trash force WTF. What the? Hold on, I gotta get a pen. My brain's too early, and I haven't had enough coffee and/or nip yet. Hold on. The wire cache force transfer glitch. Work fatigue. Alright, so, or how about wire transfer? No. Wire transfer force glitch. WTFG. I don't know. We'll come up with something. All right. Now, we got to get our setup done. Hey, look, it's not flashing weird. All right, cool beans. But what we need to do before we do that is we need to retain a central point. Now, what I'm going to do for that is, because we know there's our front, because we put that wall there. But I'm going to double check before I actually delete these wires. I'm pretty sure it is, which I like because it gives us a lot of room. That's why I'm like, maybe it's not. So before I delete all these, I do want to, actually, it doesn't matter. What am I talking about? We'll just figure it out as we go. Yeah. Where you choose your planet for, you know, your Corvette workshop, try swapping stuff outstanding on your ship. Yeah, but I don't think so. Once you're... No, I think they're... Yeah, plus I don't think it's going to happen, my friend. Anyway. Well, let's get back on what we're doing here. Oh, yeah. I should probably double, triple check. I mean, it's a drag, but we kind of have to do it. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. If you want to do this, you got to deal with some stuff. Whether you want to or not. At least right now. Or unless you have certain mods. Then there's all kinds of fun stuff you can do. Alright, I am correct. That's good. And not as good. All right, back to work. Back to work again. All right, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Flurbin, durbin, glurbin, blurbin, flaburbin, gadurbin, bow. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Wow, what are we doing? What are we doing here? All right. We have a floor here. We could make a wide open UFO. It would be relatively smooth. All right, now we have our center wire. We need to bring this in. And then we need to do this. Gary, what kind of controller do you use, or do you use keyboard mouse? All right, bam, 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 kapow, kachooey. Are we being super dumb? I know we got to figure out how to do that bit too. Oof. Xbox, if you get a chance, get a scuff, my friend. Does that Xbox controller have a mouse click for the triggers? Do you have like one of the pro ones or something? Because if you do, the cramp glitch or the WTFG glitch, the what up glitch. Okay, yeah, okay, there we go. Wire transfer force glitch. Yeah, there we go. WTF glitch. The WTF glitch. Yeah, wire transfer force glitch. Okay, yeah. That works. I think we can do that. Fragmented memory nearby. What the hell does that mean? Well, if you have the means, I would highly recommend picking up a Scuff Envision Pro. I love it. It's a cross between, it just fits nicely. Got a combination of Xbox and PlayStation vibe. Kind of almost seems like the best of both in some ways. But having the control with it, and that mouse click for certain glitches. I mean, you can still do it without it, don't get me wrong, but it's just easier because it's very quick. I'm noticing it's kind of a quick glitch. Quick glitch. And why is my controller not doing anything? Why are you not on? Did you... Oh, I might be on energy saving. Come on. Do something. The flippin' rain. All right. And now, I'm wondering if we can just force transfer. But it's not looking that way. The nice thing is the further out you get, the less hassle you have. Yeah, so you got to keep an eye on that. But see, we have a lot more room to get around the Corvette Red State. This one might be a little tricky. Yeah, see, we went to the Claws of the Dream right there. So. And we are in Claws of the Dream there. So. Let's try this way. Nope. Hit claw. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough one. You gotta find... There it is. And again, you gotta be careful. Boom. Call out the dream. You gotta be careful. This is not easy sometimes. You'll always have a spot or two that you'll have to kind of finagle your camera around. There we go. Some of it is obviously timing. But see, once you kind of get it, you get it. Looks like we're missing one. Yeah, it's very pop, very quick. Pop. That's what I meant by pop. Pop. It's a quick glitch. You got to be like all three at the same time, almost like pop. Alrighty. I'm going to have to do an angle. I'm not looking forward to it, but we will do it. Now what? Now what? Why are these not working? This is what's killing me. I freaking... Sorry, I gotta...
All right. 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 All right.
I hate when things you gotta rebuild and you had everything working the way you wanted it and then you put it back, but still not quite doing what you need. We'll get it. Alright. Now we need to move the Corvette again. I wish you could rotate it like with the camera, you know? Hey, get back up there. Back and forth and back and forth. Turn around, go back down. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I did the first one, not mouse click, and it was. It's just a very fast hop. Yeah, these superheated rainstorms are... I need to get a mod that allows me to choose my own weather. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. floor panel count plus whatever hab or whatever else we do. Now I'm wondering, Pete SB, what's going on? Hey, what's going on about? Why are you not being kind? Yeah, this always makes me laugh. But this is okay. Mike UK, what's going on? What? Alright, that's just wackadoo. We haven't seen any new Quicksilver stuff either in forever, it seems. Alright, let's do what's next. Ball X Pit? Huh. What is that? I'm looking at Ark Survival there. I might end up doing that. Sounds, I think I remember it. I know the name is completely ringing a bell. I probably need to just see some reference real quick, but yeah. I need to AFK for a minute or so. I'm really bummed on why these are not working. I'll wipe them all out, start it all again. Oh, okay, alright. Fancy breakout. Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, I'm gonna just AFK for a moment or two. Crisscross, what's going on? You ain't lying. Yeah, I don't know. We're just messing about. I'm going to start trying to do some of your techniques, on my next one. I want to do some curvy bits. You still haven't built anything with the new set? What do you mean by the new set? Like the floors and the walls and stuff? Oh. I'm trying to think of something we can do, This is going to be the last UFO style build I do, but I wanted to do something where, and that's probably not true either, but for a bit, I want to do some other stuff. Kind of like what I did with, the winged one there with the kind of swept forward wing look. But, not that, just some other stuff. But I didn't have, we built these UFOs, but we had, a hab. Nice. I wanted an area we could actually not feel so confined. But I would still like to kind of be compartmentalized on some level. I don't want to make the circle super large. I think 16 is good. I think if we start going bigger than that, we're going to run into more problems than good. And we now have to figure out everything. We're going to figure out our next bit of scaffold. Oops. I'm kind of thinking if we put the Corvette rooms around here, a super soft drink. Well, everything's a flat circle is a saucer or plate, yeah. But we want to make it better than that. If we can. We might not be able to. So we do a electrical connector at the end of this floor all the way around. We can then do a bunch of different things, really. But I'm also thinking maybe if we throw up a little bit of an angle. And do we want to do all giant saw blade? We could do that. All right, let's do a little mock-up maybe here. Let's see something here. I wish we could build right in the middle, but we can't. I would like some sort of window or some way to look out. You know, when you're here, and we could either do that with, you know, the Corvette rooms, and then just kind of, you know, but they don't connect. You know, I want to be able to walk around it as well. We could do something with freighter rooms, potentially, but we would still have to find a way to, you know, enter and exit. Now, yeah, I was thinking I could do something like that. But you got to go through that whole pain in the butt process. And I forget the distance where these need to actually connect. Because I know they kind of do in a circle if you can get them a certain distance, but I think you got to be way out there in order for that to work. These take up a ton of room. So for this to connect here, could we do 4? But then what's the point of having the platter, right? Yeah, we don't need to do a freighter room. Wolfheart, welcome. I can see a problem already. Damn it. We might have to work outside in. We might need to do that. All right. We'll find out in a minute. No, I know, Wolfheart. I've done that. That's how I did. I was just doing a dry fit there. Conceptualizing, man. Because we have one built out of freighter rooms. You know, with just a test, a little square. Hey, Muttley. We'll find out now. And if we have to, we can actually probably do... Actually, this wouldn't matter. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Some of this is still a mystery. All right, we're going to take an early break because that coffee needs to warm up. Hey, whoa, getting out of the rain there, buddy. But yeah, we might need to work outside in. Flurban Durban. Let's see what happens. No, we're okay, actually. We're going to probably have a tricky spot here and there, but... it might be tricky. Oh, no, wait. No, we're good. Okay. This is the only thing good about this being. Well, you know, there's also a new technique, my friend. Yeah, that's going to be the troublesome one, but we should be able to do it. Oh, I don't have an electrical contact up there, so. All right, we're good at. Excuse me. I want to see something here. Right, if you do it like that, it gets all wackadoo. Ah, because it didn't transfer. All right. Why does it turn into that? Oh, I know why. Duh. No, this is like, you know, always that beginning part till you can kind of get like that, you know, get your flow going. You start seeing a little more, you know. I mean, I got sort of a picture in my head, but it's not quite. I'm not seeing it on the, you know, on the ground yet. All right, so yeah, we're gonna do this because then we should be able to just. I got it in eco mode. All right, let's do this, I guess. The only good thing about using the windows is you have a little more leeway because it's a Corvette part. And then you got to move your halves around a lot too, because then those get in the way. So you need to, anything you're building on terrain, you kind of need to sort of know, or you're going to be deleting a lot and going back and forth a bit. But, it is what it is, I guess. But I think that's why they gave us this thing here as well. And again, thank you, Finch, for pointing that thing out to me. And whoever said saw blade, here you go. We're not going to keep that, unfortunately. That's just so I can do that. And the nice thing about when you do this sort of thing, you can get some interesting crossover stuff. But if you align the windows in the middle and you squish them all together, then you can get both directions going, either having the hab facing this way or with this facing outwards. The entrance is facing outwards. And we could, go line that up in a minute. But for now, if you want to kind of keep things out of our way a little bit, we can do that. Just want to see where these drop in naturally, you know. Crazy, man, crazy. We do have that under there. All right, now we got to do the other bits. I wish these would connect. Wish we could walk around in these tabs as a circle. You know, that would be great. Like this is going to be too. That almost looks like it would work, but nope. You know, it's going to be a slight gap there. And I think to make it work, we would have to probably, you know, extend the circle out way too much. Well, Badger, what's going on? All right. It's coffee warm-up time. Yeah, break time. For those of you who got to get going, thanks so much for spending some of your time here. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe if you haven't yet. Hit that like, the notification bell, leave a comment, and all that jive. You know, YouTube likes all that stuff. And for those of you sticking around, get up, stretch out, peel the peepers away from the screen for a few minutes. Get a bio break in, get a beverage, get a munchie, whatever. We'll be back in a few minutes. All right. All right. And I got to get my buttons working. Damn it. All right. I'm not as good. We'll be back shortly.
Clouds roll in, it's a mellow scene. Lights flicker soft like a faded dream. Laser beams cut through the rain. Easy vibes drifting like a train. Nip, nip in the air, feeling so right. Chasing lights, lasers in the night. All the pretty shapes, they spin so slow. Roll the smoke, let the rhythm flow. Raindrops tap, not a soul around. Everything's still and my mind's unwound. Shapes in the mist, colors so bright. Nip, nip, haze, feels like midnight. Nip, nip in the air, feeling so right. Chasing lights, lasers in the night. All the pretty shapes, they spin so slow. Roll the smoke, let the rhythm flow. Nip, nip in the air, feeling so right. Chasing lights, lasers in the night. All the pretty shapes, they spin so slow. Roll the smoke, let the rhythm flow. Clouds roll in, it's a mellow scene. Lights flicker soft, like a faded dream. Laser beams cut through the rain. Easy vibes drifting like a train. Nip, nip in the air, feeling so right. Chasing lights, lasers in the night. All the pretty shapes, they spin so slow. Roll the smoke, let the rhythm flow. Raindrops tap, not a soul around. Everything's still and my mind's unwound. Shapes in the mist, colors so bright. Nip, nip, haze, feels like midnight. Nip, nip in the air, feeling so right. Chasing lights, lasers in the night. All the pretty shapes, they spin so slow. Roll the smoke, let the rhythm flow.
Jack Burton always says it.
Total concentration.
Ready, Jack? Jack.
I was born ready.
All right, we'll figure it out. We'll get there. All right, we're back. Crap, still not working the way it should, but we'll get it back. We got to get it back. We got to get it working. Yeah, something about the Stream Deck Plus. When you're swiping pages, you a lot of times end up pushing on the screen to get the page to swipe, and then you mute it, which is not all that great. And that button's not. Man, I'm gonna have to go through all my Stream Deck crap again. Man. All right. All right, we've got this far. Sir Homie Rose, what's going on? You have a question? Where can I find H. Leo Mena? And no, I have no idea. I'm not sure what that is. All right, now we're going to move this so we can do the next set, but I kind of want to put these at an angle. Or we could leave them... Right, I know, yeah. Right, let's just get down there. Let's do something. We'll add stuff. If we don't like it, we'll remove it. We'll build up or whatever we're doing here. Let's just get it completed and go from there. I wonder if I gotta... Wait just a second. I'm gonna try something. That may or may not have worked. And it did not. Okay. And here we go again. Rain, 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 rain. Huh? Where's my ship? Alright, weird. Alright, so we've done these. Now we gotta do these. Crimey, welcome. Thank you for dropping in. Han Solo, what is going on? Welcome, welcome. Alrighty, next step. Oof. We gotta get into the Corvette base computer. Should work there. What's going on with that? Why are you not switching? Almost knocked me off again. Alright. Oh, shoot. Oh, never mind. Nothing. We could have done it with that there. It's my own foolishness. I just have to remember to bring that back before we do anything. Right now we are editing the base computer, so that's okay. Grimstone Media, what is going on? Something. I can't. It's too late. Sorry, Grim. I'll get you next time, I swear. I got like 8 million things running through my head right now. My brother's on his way down. I'm just, keeping an eye on time. It was like, I'm sorry. That was horrible. Horrible. Horrible, horrible. I was like, yeah, I forgot to do that. Shit. Brain in half build mode, half like, damn it, I forgot to do that. Oh, I don't need to be here yet. I need to go back. Damn it. Settlement, blah, blah, blah. Who'da hung? That's what she said. Hoorah. So Tuesday, we're going to switch it up a little bit. Instead of No Man's Sky, we're going to do some Satisfactory. Or as I'm calling it now, Catisfactory, because every time I look, see what Katrina's playing, it's Satisfactory. So the reason you see that menu switch, and I do it twice, it's just for my own, making sure kind of thing that I'm going to move it and not delete it. So when the menu's up here, you're on the Corvette. When it's down here and it's a little larger, although sometimes it's about the same size, so it can get confusing. But if it's up top, it's the Corvette. If it's down below, it is the base computer, and that's what we're moving. We're moving the base computer, switching to the Corvette or the claws of whatever it is. Yeah, see, there's just a little bit of a gap. It would be so cool if there wasn't. Damn it, YouTube. I didn't want to do that, did I? I did not. Can't get much better than that. All right. Now what? Race initiators are going to be part of this. That was kind of the whole purpose. I wanted sort of a glowy ring, because that's what I wanted to do with the UFOs, but I didn't know this stuff yet, because we had just started. You know, we started with the hand placement circle, refined that to a bit, then, you know, got the setup for, you know, doing, you know, more perfect wire stuff. Both with a transfer of terrain parts and to set up for your Corvette rooms. And now I want to add glowy bits around the outer circle of it. So that's where we're kind of at the moment. And then we'll do a vertical version. It's already been done. You know, someone already did a flying kaleidoscope, which awesome. You beat me to it, but, you know, still love to see it. It warms the cockles of me heart. All right. Let's bring all this in. So that we have a little bit of room on the outside to move around. I mean, just that looks nice. You know? And then we have underneath, we have that. So we have the space in it. Yeah, we're good. I mean, I'd like to go a little higher, but it is what it is. We could bring it up, but then it's the floor that we got to contend with. So this needs to be, you know. See, it's so claustrophobic feeling. Especially if you're not playing a Gek character and your eye level is here. You know what I mean? Oh, shoot. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do... it doesn't matter. We'll do it. Take no time. And that's just the downside with the halves. Is, you know, they just seem a little too... claustrophobic. Just a tad. And where does this ladder go? Nowhere. All right, let's put back what I just took out. I forget I'm trying to do the window bit. And don't we have to like hard transfer the window and then we gotta then transfer it back to the Corvette to keep it open? Is that correct? What? It's raining again? Did not say anything about all that. The claw. That's not what I wanted. But I will unfortunately have to go up to the space station to fix that. Oh, no, I won't. Okay. I still need to go up top, though. I want to get rid of that room. A long tongue. When it's not raining, it's raining. Oh. I'm a moron. It's just, that's the thing. Sometimes you just get caught in this rhythm of like up, down, back and forth, back and forth. And you're like, oh, wait a minute. I needed to do something there before I actually went back. One, two, three, four, five, six. So many button presses to get everywhere. All right, now. Probably should have been paying more attention to where I was, but... Ah, shit. Whatever. We gotta go redo one. Is what it is. Hopefully I don't. All right. Wrong button press. Sunlight. Goodness, sunlight. Ah, shoot. I gotta find it now. It should do it. So much freaking running around. And there we have it. Nice. Now, let's do a save. And let's test out a few things. Well, look at that. That's nice. But if I delete this now, it takes the window. Uh-huh. All right. I was sort of afraid of. Because we kind of need those there. This? That probably will too, though, won't it? Yeah. Well, let's find out. Yep. All right, so we can go top side and lower. Oh, I should have freaking... Oh, I should have did that. Damn it. You know what? I still can. It won't be freaking easy, but I can do it. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. I'm just kind of, I want to see what it looks like. Wolfheart, I definitely agree with you, because we're going to end up deleting windows with building. I just want to see if there's something, you know, that we can do. Trippy, man. Trippy. Yeah, I mean, I could. That is true. Alright, is this gonna delete? No, okay. Alright, come in from under his side. Lined up properly, that might be neat. Obviously, we could do something with a wonder projector. That doesn't let us get down there for some reason. It's probably the antenna. No, just that, okay. And there's still all the power issues, right? Light floors that don't light up. Not a whole lot of choices. But it does bring me back where it's, you know, very limited parts and you need to make do with what you have. Alright, now we're going to end up deleting these windows anyway, so we should probably do a 90-degree on that. Oh, hey. Oh. While we have it, perfect. Now we can do all kinds of wacky stuff. Especially if we double up on this, right? But as we go around the circle, and this is where we would have to double up anyway, because now if we look, it's going to face, you know, the wrong direction, if you will. Oh, that's neat. Where the heck are you? And this is what I mean, you know, you have to eventually double up because Ah, okay, so it'll start on that. Nope, yeah, it's gotta be doubled. The double hab routine. Yep. Flip some of them around. Probably get a really neat shape out of that. And then if I angle it, we might have something interesting. Let's see, we have these that need to be rotated. Yeah, because you know those are at the end of it. Huh. Okay. But as we go around each apex of this, you know, it's... Now it's what next? It's always what next, you know? But we do have options. That's a good thing. But because the pieces do what they do, hard to say which. Yeah, so you gotta rotate that. Or we're gonna bring it in. I did not want to snap on that. Come on. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. There's got to be a way to connect these. There has to be. It'd be nice if you could connect stuff like this. All right, we need to get the next part of the scaffold up, which is going to be a pain. But I unfortunately have to get out a little early today, since I am having my brother and his wife swinging down. We're going to go see our dad, go have some food or take a walk or something. It'll be a good day, hopefully. Sun looks like it's out. Hopefully the weather's decent. Yep. All right. Got to figure out what my next step is going to be. I will mess around with this probably later today. But I also need to try out a game that Hellboy gave me. And then Tuesday, we're going to do some Satisfactory, which I think might be kind of neat. But we'll see. Did Katrine raid? Or is she still on? She's probably still building. We're just trying to, doing a mix and match, see what we get. Could get something, could get nothing. It's always fun to see what happens with these things. But I think I'm going to have to go through the painstaking rigmarole of doubling up on a couple of these. Yeah, I'm already, see right here, because in order to do that, we need to twist that around. So I would have to go through and double up this entire thing to truly get anywhere that we want to get. So I will do that, not having you all have to deal with it. We'll play the others for now, and we will call it a day. Because I got to do some things before my brother gets here. But I will be back on tomorrow. We're going to try and be back on our normal stream schedule. Hopefully I'll fix my Stream Deck button issue. I guess I'm working on that tonight maybe, actually, instead of doing this. But I'll try to get both of them done. Depends on how I'm feeling later. One of them will get done. But tomorrow we'll do some more on this, regardless of where we are. We're either going to be right back here, or maybe I'll have gotten some more advanced scaffold put in so we don't have to go through it all. But it'll be a mystery. Is there anyone on that I know? Can we do a raid? Why do I always stream at the weird times and then nobody I know is doing anything? Darn it. Well, I tried. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Hope to see you again tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Time as per usual. But until next time, this has been me, Kevin Z, here at Action Pants Gaming, wishing all of you out there in the No Man's Skyverse a little bit of love, peace, and Corvette Starship grease. Get your action pants on, get out there, start building some wild and wacky stuff, and we will see you soon. Don't forget to try the Discord. I'll throw a link in there right now before we get going. But I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care, y'all. We'll see you soon. Bye, everybody. As soon as I found the button.
Action Pants Gaming. Chill vibes tonight. Chill vibes tonight. Laid back life. Laid back. No stress, no fight. No stress, no fight. Throwing parts together. Throwing parts. Crafting all night. Get ready to build. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. make it right. Gonna make it right. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Chill vibes tonight. Chill vibes tonight. Laid back life. No stress, no fight. No stress, no fight. Throwing pots together. Crafting all night. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right.